versus VGJ.THUNDER.
Oh, we'll see how this all works out, but it's going to be an interesting game.
Go for the smoke here, Arbed.
Very
On
cool.
the low ground does dispel it. They all manage to continue to move around. They'll find Pi, who just ends up walking straight into this one. There's no escape, surely, for this Prophet, as that will be first blood going the way of VGJ, as the smoke is a success.
I think it's a relatively good idea just because of Chronosphere, basically. Like, it's more important that he catches or initiates. Same thing if he black holes from range, potentially. Like, Blink is just so much faster. You don't have to worry about, like, Omni Knight getting a repel off or healing it. You can just jump on the heroes that are really important to catch.
Oh, it's all about the Enigma is getting run down, and indeed, the Purification won't quite catch him. Yang, he's messed up. He'll lose his life. Universe still alive for now. In fact, he's going to survive. You can see at the top that 3k gold lead, despite the kills being similar, just down to the way that FNATIC have been able to get that edge on pretty much all of the lanes out of the back of this. Mid lane as well, Arbed trying to go in aggressive onto Freeze, but the Light Strike Array is there to hold him back. Arbed with a Maledict upon him will lose those refraction layers pretty darn quickly, and he will fall. Freeze able to turn around and attempt there from FNATIC. Still, as I say, with the Battle Fury, he just feels so underwhelming in the fights.
They will catch DJ, I think. Okay, they get him.
Look at the Yule set up. Freeze looking for the timing. He's got it. Light Strike and a punch up, bringing that Rubik slowly but surely down. DJ does have the Purify. He buys himself a little time, and great shots and Death Ward. Finding a sequence of 3 kills up and down the map, and now Pi, he's in trouble as well. Jump forward from Tyler, gets that first hit with the bash, Sylar. And that's a 4th one. DJ, he's coming in on this. Arbed's there to back him up. They will manage to burst down Sylar.
And VGJ.THUNDER has actually
this is good news for
grabbed
VGJ.
their way back a bit.
This is bad news. Yeah, the Roshan is bad news, but the way that they're sort of climbing their way back down, they're making sure that the difference between the teams is closing, but Roshan, they've got the Aegis, they've got the cheese, poor old DGC. At this stage, situations may be starting to change around. Of course, FNATIC, they do still have that lead, they do still have the Aegis and the cheese for this push. We'll see if they're able to get away with this. Once again, they're up. A Universe leading him with the BKB and the Black Hole. He's managed to get 2 big calls here as Sylar and Yang full low. Yang pops the GA. Will keep him alive for now as he gets back and out of this. Sylar has brought back for this defense. They'll jump forward. Manta to remove the silence. Gets the Chrono out. This time he will be the one to catch up to. But the stolen Chrono from DJ. He comes in. He holds 3 of them back of it. Allows up at the time to begin to turn. FNATIC, they're beating into VGJ.THUNDER. They'll find the Lina. The rest of VGJ.THUNDER have to back off, and that Chrono still there, no doubt about it, allowing FNATIC the chance to turn things around. They look towards Yang. They've got the Sprout out onto this Void. He's been silenced up. He's turning, punching into Pi. Pi forced down to the low ground. Not enough to save him. Pi will fall. The VGJ.THUNDER do still get the Nature's Prophet. Maybe they could get Arbed. No. Quick blink out. Will get him back to safety. Paralyzing cast bouncing between the few of them. But now they'll turn for Sylar. Sylar, he brought back for this one.
Snowball.
The Snowball save comes out just in time. They have to keep this Void alive. He'll time walk to the side. Arbed, he's repelled up DJ with the stolen repel, buying him time to move forward, keeping him safe from the Light Strike, but the punches from Freeze are too much. Lina will be able to bring down the Aegis out of the hands of Arbed. VGJ.THUNDER, they have to continue to be careful here though. They can't afford to lose that Void again. Sylar, back up to the high ground.
In the meantime, Paladai still able to split push as much as they want. It looks like they're committing here. They saw the freezes down there. He's got a TP to the shrine, but he's going to be too late, I think.
Yeah.
Unless...
With the self-repel. Goes in, gets the vision. BKB's going to be popped by Universe. He gets 2 of them, but Yang not quite caught. Gets the chance for the GA to come through. Nullify gets laid down onto Sylar. Sylar will fall. They get the Void kill. They get the Witch Doctor, and now they're ready to chase down for more. They've got the slow onto Yang. Pilot on the side as well. Has the Sprout onto Fave. Fave will buy some time with the Snowball, but Freeze is in trouble. Light Strike comes out onto the Enigma, but it doesn't matter. The rest of FNATIC punch into the Lina.
No.
Jump forward. No. Sylar, he's brought back for this one, but immediately gets nullified. The disarms out to the TA, but it doesn't matter. The rest of the team from FNATIC beat him down. They'll turn towards a 5th as well. Yang caught out, will self-repel, tries to run. Blink forwards are there. FNATIC looking to chase Yang. Will he survive this one? FNATIC, they want the team wipe. DJ, he's hunting. He's going to have Blink in a second. Pilot dies, sprouting in. He's looking for Yang. Silence is there.
Let him live. He deserves it at this point.
Oh, give him the zap.
No.
They got them all. FNATIC clean up.
During the whole initiation there on the low ground, FNATIC had vision of their opponents. VGJ.THUNDER with had the ward on the cliff, and they didn't have a vision of their opponents.
And there's the GGG. The Universe Black Holes. The whole game really in at the end there, just really sealing the deal.
Sure. All right, they are going to switch up their lanes. Okay. All right, cool.
Pop a Mango and an Axe to make sure he gets a good chunk of them.
Did he get them at all?
I think he got a couple, but yeah, certainly not the large amount of it. And indeed, with that glimpse back, that's going to be your first blood.
A hard kill to get.
Top lane. Attempt for the play onto Pi. Look for the squishier, the easier kill. They'll punch down onto the AA. They'll take down one. Abed trying to turn the flat cannon, rolling from DJ, but there's the snowball. Comes in just in time to dodge the boulder smash, keeping Fade and Yang safe. A punch into Abed. Thunder strikes out upon him, but now Abed ready to turn back in with the rocket barrage, looking for Yang, but Abed's falling too low. The shards are out. Stick charges will not save the gyrocopter. Abed will fall. DJ looking for some sort of a cleanup. He's trying for Fade. Will get it. Yang comes back in with one final right click. Smoke up. Universe. He's hit 6. They have that raw Ice Blast combo, which is going to be crucial for taking down some of these cores on VGJ.Thunder.
Yeah, they can kill anybody with this right now. So powerful. They're going to try to approach in a bit of a weird way.
Oh, it's quite a deep chase. They do get the boulder smash. Will apply time for the cooldown slow to hit onto Sylar, but not quite enough for them to close the gap. And VGJ.Thunder themselves, they're thinking about reacting upon this one. Raw blown out onto the Disruptor. And will lose DDC, but with this move, FNATIC, ideally, they want to get more than just a support. Now, there's going to be the reinitiation from Fade. Rolls forward, Ice Blast comes through. It will be dodged to the side by Freeze. They've got the Magnetize coming out, but FNATIC, the 4 of them, they're trapped in this shard. Yang's just moving in, and Sylar just cleans up. The Crypt Swarm gets the triple. They'll take Universe as well with an aggressive Sunder from Freeze, as FNATIC lose everybody. VGJ.Thunder, sure, they lose 3. Do like this, though, you know, FNATIC not looking to be deterred. They are trying to keep it aggressive. Fade goes in with a roll in onto Envy. Envy pops the Eye of the Storm. They're trying to turn. There's the combo with the Raw and the Ice Blast bursting down Sylar. They'll take the DP, but Envy's falling low. Thunder strikes out upon himself, and he'll tick down. 1-for-1 trade between the two mids. Can FNATIC find more? They'll get the roll in from DJ. Magnetize as well. Pop down onto Fade and Yang. Yang having to retreat. Fade gets focused. Will get stunned up by the kick. As FNATIC do claim 2. Despite that 5k advantage that VGJ.Thunder did get off the back of that last fight, they want to keep the fight going, and now Abed, he's moving in. Cooldown onto Yang. They'll take the Tiny. Homing missiles out onto DDC. He'll be forced back. You can see Abed maybe questioning if he can dive in for the cheeky kill. He's got 3 points in the barrage. It's a little too deep, though. He's looking for the shard block, and, well, was there really any question if he was going to get it? This man has not been messing up a shard at all. We'll be able to find the trap onto Pi Die. The rest of the team moving in. Pi, he will fall. They will turn and get a bit of a damage down back onto Fade, but it's tough. You've got to be careful with your positioning, because Fade will trap you every time.
Zergord just so valuable there.
And this is nice. As soon as they know the Ice Blast has gone for 20 seconds, they're into Roche with the Exorcism. Without the Ice Blast, and considering the items that VGJ.Thunder do have, it's relatively hard for FNATIC to take a fight. Universe on the side does manage to close the gap with the Shadow Blade. Will find a free pick-off. This is more space and time for the rest of them to go towards the pit. Abed and DJ, they're coming in though. They're going to try and contest this. BKB's a pop. They'll get it. Abed snatches the Aegis, turns up in time. Sylar will fall, does not manage to find time for the heals to come through for the Exorcism Freeze. He's trying to man fight. He's trying to look towards Abed. Will be able to take the Aegis out of the hands of the Gyrocopter, and they have lost Razor as well. Ice Blast flying in, connects onto Yang, but Freeze, he turns. He is big, he is powerful on this Terrorblade. Abed is falling so damn low. The Reflection Illusion will chase him down. Terrorblade really is unstoppable at this stage. They'll find him here. They're going to try for a kill.
This could be huge.
Let's see what they can do. He's put the BKB. He is just running it off. They do get a very good duration of the static link. Envy with his own BKB trying to find some kills. Will get DDC. Now they'll turn towards Sylar. Sylar with the self-fuels, buying himself some time. The rest of the team coming forward, but they've got to be careful. The damage coming out from FNATIC. This Envy Abed combo in these team fights not to be understated at this stage of the game, despite the fact that they're behind in farm. Envy punches into Yang, brings him down low. They have lost 2 on FNATIC.
No butterfly for TB, and this prevents their heroes from having to MKB.
Oh, and here we go. Straight away to kick off the fight. They managed to find Sylar. Static Storm is down. Abed pops the BKB. They're looking to chase. Defensive Yules comes out, but it won't be enough to save Sylar. Sylar will fall. Abed with the BKB continuing to push forward, pushing apart VGJ.Thunder. Freeze pops his own BKB, trying to get involved in the fight, looking towards Envy. The homing missile connects onto Yang. Yang, this tankiness of the Tiny will be enough to keep him alive, and Envy, he's in a bit of trouble now. Maybe not. The Halberd comes through. They've managed to disarm this Terrorblade, pushing him back, and with no BKB, he's in trouble. Freeze, he's surrounded. FNATIC, but they all survive, Kevin. Nobody dies on FNATIC.
With the evasion, I think it's really given this huge timing window, despite being behind. Well, here comes the fight.
Can they do anything about it? On the side, they're trying, but DJ's immediately there with a boulder smash. Yang will be there to block up the roll, but FNATIC, they're fine with that because they get the space. They've managed to find the kill onto Roshan, get the Aegis, jump forward onto the side. They're looking for Freeze. Freeze, falling incredibly low, will be able to force himself back there with the help of his teammates. DDC taking heavy damage from the flat cannon. He should fall as the final hit flies in from Abed. FNATIC, they've lost 2. Sylar with the exorcism up. This is the power that VGJ.THUNDER were missing in the last fight. With this Death Prophet with the ult up, things certainly start to change heavily in favor. They'll look towards Abed, the aggressive Thunder, bringing him down low. Abed will fall as Sylar lands upon his head. They are going to lose a Rex for sure, you would imagine. I mean, they do have a buyback available on Abed, but unlikely to want to use it to protect this Rex. You have to accept that this one is just gonzo with the pushing power of the Metamorphosis from Freeze. They'll buy back now, but the Rex are already gone. They do go in for a big play there with the 3-man silence and Boulder Smash. Envy's got the BKB. Freeze pops his own BKB, but the Roar comes out and they've got the static link building up. Heavy physical damage from Envy comes through, meaning there's no time for Freeze to get back into this one. The hesitation and timing with Abed's buyback. He knows that that Rex is gone, but he knows they can look for bigger targets. Yang does manage to find himself a bit of a snow cone back in the base as Pilot Eye is gone. But still, there's this time, 50 seconds without the Terrorblade. Yang will go for the TP back to base, so he'll be there to help out with this defense. But Abed and Envy, they're knocking on the doorstep of VGJ.THUNDER. How long until they've got Exorcism back up? It's back in 15 seconds. This tier 3 is going to fall just as quickly as their own did there. We'll go for the jump in though. In fact, the Static Storm is big. Catches 3. Abed pops the BKB, not messing around, stands his ground, continues to punch into the racks. They desperately want this FNATIC, but they might not get it. There's the jump forward. VGJ.THUNDER, they keep it FNATIC off the base. Turnarounds there. Abed, they've got to keep that man alive, but they can't. Abed's down now. He's the core without buyback for 100 seconds. Envy, he's trying to man up. DJ's going to come back in with the plays. The stone comes through though onto 3. Yang holding them all down. He's still alive. Yang, is he going to survive? The Magnetize will be enough to finish him off, but FNATIC have lost 4. VGJ.THUNDER are holding this defense. DJ will get glimpsed back, surrounded by Sylar and DDC. Double damage, Metamorphosis, Exorcism. You just end the game. You know that Abed's not got buyback. They tried for the big ball play there, FNATIC, but it is not looking to pay off as Freeze mantles off. The Cold Feet stands his ground. They've exposed the ancient. VGJ.THUNDER looking to draw this series to a game 3. Pilot Eye will fall on the side. Envy is going to try his best with the lead in. They'll buy back on Pi. They have to somehow peel VGJ.THUNDER away from the ancient, but Sylar, he's not messing around. He's looking for objectives. He's focusing it down with the Exorcism. The ancient will fall, and we are going to a game 3.
This Death Prophet lineup has a lot of team fight. VGJ is like very much in their comfort zone.
Decent job actually of getting the edges. Usually, despite the fact that Tiny does have that extra bit of punch.
Not very good for Pi here. It's gonna be hard to get the kill. Got a juke. Yanks has so much HP. Yeah, and that's a guaranteed kill. Envy will get the return one at least, so that's not all bad. But probably a lot better for VGJ. We do see a haste rune rotation though.
Abed is incredibly low. So Fade walks in with the jump. They'll get it. Pilot Eye.
He wants a courier. Can he get it?
Look at the speed.
He's got one tango. He could come through. Here he comes. There he goes.
Oh, this is going to be quite some punching if DJ can get in. Give him the slam. Bam. He's gone. They'll find one. They'll look towards DDC. As they will surely get it, or maybe not. They've got the Burrow Strike from Fade. They'll turn towards Fade instead. And they'll probably want to keep diving for this one. They've got a double kill for Universe off the back of it. And they'll get DDC as well. As well as Freeze being so on the do so. VGJ.THUNDER looking to make a play up top. They're coming in with a 2-man rotation. But FNATIC, they do have 3 heroes here. They'll pop the Exorcism, no messing around, as they're going straight away on towards Universe. Can DJ buy time for him? He's looking for the stomp. Isn't going to catch upon anyone. Sylar and Fade able to keep their distance. Universe will pop the stick charges, but the Siphon, the magical damage from VGJ is too much to bring him down. VGJ get 2 as they claim DJ's life. At the same time though, FNATIC trying to mirror the aggression. They'll look towards Freeze. He's ever so low. Abed will have Avalanche back up in a second, but Freeze, he's out of there. The backup comes in from the back. They'll turn towards the back, but in fact, oh, that toss in from Abed sets up a bit of an awkward lasso as Pi, he'll pay for that one. Not the toss that Pi was hoping for. Burrow Strike in from Fade. Straight up rotation from Universe. This could be something to catch Sylar off guard. They've got the lockdown with the shackles. Sylar tries to step in with the Siphon. He's going to be able to keep himself alive as well, because Fade comes in with the Burrow Strike onto Universe. The Exorcism and the Siphon bringing Universe down low. He is buying time for himself with that Nature's Attendance, and now the TP's come through. They couldn't kill him in time, and the shackles are back up. Pi gets the lockdown. Burrow Strike comes in, but they've lost Sylar. Fade as well. He'll fall in the tree line as FNATIC make the rotation. Glimpse back from DDC as he rips Pilot Eye away from him, as the Disruptor tries his best to run his way out and will manage to get out of there. But at the end of the day, that TP from Universe heading up for the play in top lane. Yang comes in, but Envy, he presses R, eclipses out.
So no, very likely they'll collapse on him.
That's a big one to find. And at this stage of the game, the Luna still incredibly squishy. They'll pop the Static Storm, they'll trap him up.
This could be good if they can toss back Disruptor and Medusa maybe.
It's tricky. Freeze coming in on the front lines. They will get the toss back into the hands of the rest of the team. They've got the Sleep Stomp as well. Popping out the shackles. They've got the control. Freeze is down. They get themselves the big pick. With a haste rune on Arbet, they're thinking about trying to chase for more. Quick Burrow Strike up to the high ground to get the Sanking out of there. Fade keeps his distance, but the blink forward.
I think Medusa needs to grab, once she finishes, oh, they lasted somebody bottom. Oh, it's just Pi.
Standard Pi life there. Shoving out the wave, getting himself some farm.
Scotty, there we go, the other S one. There'll be a waste tank here.
They're going to try and jump onto Envy. Envy does manage to force himself back. They've got the Earth Splitter out onto 2. Will hold back the side of VGJ.THUNDER. TP in from Yang with DDC. They're looking for big grabs. Jump forward. They get the vision onto Arbet. Glimpsing him back with the Shadow Blade. Do they have detection? It doesn't look like they have. Arbet's going to be able to walk his way out of there with a Shadow Blade.
They spot their opponents. They're in a good high ground position now.
Okay, they get the jump. Jump forward. Immediately, BKB pop from Sylar. They've got the Static Storm down. There's the Burrow Strike coming from Fade. Onto 2. They're focusing Arbet. 3-man silence from Sylar as they surround the Tiny. Arbet trying to walk his way out of this one, but he'll fall down. The magic damage too much. They get the vision onto Pi. They glimpse back the Shadow Shaman. He'll be quick with the Hex. Look to hide in the tree line. He's trying for the TP out. Is Pi actually going to make it? No, he's not. Yule Scepter's there from Sylar. Pi Lidai. Infuse Raindrop. He's buying time. They're hunting. And they'll find him. Pi Lidai will fall. And of course, with the sidelines, the rest of FNATIC getting chased down. Fade and Yang. Eyes onto DJ. He'll try for the stomp, but the quick blinks out to the side as Fade Yang dodge the stomp.
Yeah, I mean, they're jungling Tiny. That's your carry. You've got some wards protecting the jungle, but not that many. And then Thunder gets to go high ground now. Yeah,
Exorcism is up. Straight away, Fortification comes out for FNATIC. As he's 30 seconds, they'll have to look to try and hold without the Tiny. Quick glimpse as well. It will rip Pi away. So no hope for defense. He did have the wards up if he did want to try and drop them to stop it. And questionable really if it would have been enough to stop VGJ, as this Exorcism push just a little bit too strong for FNATIC to deal with in any sort of sense. The racks will fall. DJ finds the sleep onto 1, but still with 10 seconds, no Arbed. A very hard fight for FNATIC to take, especially with Envy still yet to get that BKB and Fade. Tries for the Burrow Strike. Quick X is there, Pi. He'll pop down the wards, but he'll lose his life. And if anything, VGJ.THUNDER there might try and farm the wards as well. Envy's coming in, trying to discourage them. They'll pop out the ult from Freeze. Earth Splitter will connect from DJ. They're trying to chase, but Fade. He's in with the Epi. Burrow Strike onto 2. The Silence and Siphons are out from Sylar. They can't kill this Death Prophet. Envy comes in on the back line with a quick glimpse to rip Envy away from Freeze. Wilming the Freeze. He'll stay safe for now. Turns towards Universe. Jump forward again from Fade. Gets the Burrow Strike off. They've lost 3 on FNATIC. Sylar still alive for now. BKB in the self-heals keeps him up and safe. Ready to go. Another blink from Fade. Jukes out the stomp from DJ. Comes back in. VGJ.THUNDER get the team wipe. As they have looked incredibly hot, they'll clean up a second set of racks. FNATIC been accustomed to this stage of the game.
They scan. They're going to try to clean them up as they retreat, but will they spot them?
The ward did. Huge kills to find.
That was pretty low here. This would be a big kill.
They'll get the Hex. They're looking for it, but Envy. He gets glimpsed back immediately. They will still find Sylar though and DDC.
Rapier on Luna.
This is one of the most ballsy Rapier purchases I've seen in a while. And it definitely feels like one of those games though where we could see Envy just die. Slowing down.
Yeah. Buy time, that's all you need right now.
They do. Envy, he's got some creeps hitting onto him. Be careful, be careful. That's the jump in. Arbet gets the toss out onto Freeze. Freeze immediately pops the Stone Gaze. They keep back. Arbet does get taken down and will immediately buy back for this one. Envy keeping himself safe in the fountain. They'll look towards this man. The longest shackles in the world coming out from Pi. They're trying to move Envy forward. He really is. He's trying to find these punches. The Earth Splitter as well, but the Static Storm's down. No, Envy. He's out, but the Aegis is still there. The Ancient is being focused. It's down to half health.
No
Can Envy go for a second life? He's got the Eclipse. He's looking towards DDC. He really wants that support, but he's not going to get anything. He's out and down. GG is called. VGJ.THUNDER will take the game and take